Hello and welcome to all you Geminis. Welcome for your monthly horoscopes for already December. Can you believe it? December 2016. It's like, it went so quickly, didn't it? But there is some good news there. There is some good news, especially for the mutable signs, which is Gemini, your immutable sign. Now, first of all, your ruler is going retrograde again. Haha. And it's going retrograde in the same sign, around the same degrees even, when it happened last year. Last year, December 2015, up until January 2016, we had a Mercury retrograde in Capricorn. Now we have the same thing. This is really rare that we're having the same Mercury retrograde, and it's happening on 15 degrees of Capricorn. Bang, it stops there. And who's there at 15 degrees? Yes, I talked about it last month. A fixed star called Rugbat, a very benefic fixed star that is all about steadiness and all about solidity. And and for you, it's in that very deep 8th house. So what is going on there? Again, Pluto. It's always Pluto. Around this time of the year. Why? Because a lot of planets are passing through Pluto, conjuncting Pluto. And now it's Mercury, your ruler. So it's you that is going to make a little bit of a you together with the Virgos, going to make a little bit of a transformation in December. And it can, I say a little bit, but a transformation is always big, isn't it? Now, Mercury is the planet about communication. So it will have to do a lot with speech, words that we say. So your words, my goodness me, Gemini, your words are going to be powerful during the month of December. Well, they're always powerful because Geminis mostly have Mercury, not all of them, but mostly have Mercury in Gemini, and they know very well how to articulate, how to give a message and how to communicate, which is an art, isn't it? But as I said, this month it's quite intense, and this Mercury retrograde, it happens on the 20th, but you feel it throughout the whole month that there is something going on there that needs to be revealed, that needs to be shown, that it's the truth that we're talking about. And it has to do with last year. As I said, what has happened around December time, January time? What has happened? That you felt, you Geminis, that maybe lost a bit control, that maybe when it comes to values of other people or money, maybe money struggles, the money that you share with someone, or maybe struggles when it comes to you not receiving enough value of the ones that you love, or if there has been the truth has been spoken there and it has hurt you and it's not completely healed, it's not completely transformed, well, I've got some good news, Gemini. There is an opportunity to restore that. There is an opportunity to go, of course, going through that process and not trying to escape, not trying to manipulate, not trying to control. And I find normally Geminis are not the people who are, unless you've got like a moon in Capricorn or moon in Scorpio. But normally Geminis are not the ones that are trying to control and manipulate everything. I say normally. But if it has been the case, if you have felt that others have been manipulating you through their words, because it's Mercury, Pluto, if others have been wanting you to be XYZ, if others have said their truth that wasn't actually the truth, if others have said things to you that were really, really hurtful and that went really through the depths of your soul, and it's not really resolved, it is now a time to do so. Because your words are not only going to impress and be very strong and intense, but if you do it the right way, in other words, if you speak your truth from the heart and without the wish of controlling and manipulating, if you're going to do it that way, it's going to be you're going to be transformed. It's going to be away. Whatever burden it was, it's going to leave you that burden. Because Pluto is anything that we hold on to too strongly. It wants us to get rid of that. And sometimes, yeah, it can be hurtful. It doesn't necessarily have to be that way. The more we, as I said, the more we're trying to manipulate others through our words, through our values, the more you will want to try to control others. This is more important. Green curtains are better than red curtains. It's a silly example, but this is, the more you do that, the more it's going to backfire. But also the other way around. If another person is doing that to you, you are going to see it. You're going to say, not with me. I'm taking my power back here, because Pluto is about power. And Mercury is about communication and insights and information. So there might be some information that you want to reveal to others, or that is going to be revealed to you. And remember that nothing wrong can happen if you just are very pure and clear about things. And not, as I said, not trying to manipulate that. So deep, it's very, very deep. But again, it's going to help you for the whole next year and onwards to whatever it is that you're seeing as having a burden. You've got this opportunity to transform. Don't forget, Geminis, this is in your 8th house, which is the house of Pluto, you could say, or which is the house of Scorpio. So it's a lot of stuff a lot of luggage, baggage that you are just saying goodbye to. And that is good. That is going to make you even more witty, lighter, and truthful to yourself. What else? So that was pretty deep, wasn't it? I have another aspect that is very light and very fantastic for you, because it's happening in the fire signs. And you're an air sign, so fire and air goes very well together. It's this Saturn in your 7th house that I've been speaking a lot of lately in 2016, because it was not easy. A lot of Geminis had to mature when it comes to their relationships, one-to-one, or in their love relationship or with clients. They had to mature. They had to see their responsibilities. It wasn't always pink out there for the Geminis, because there was a square to Neptune. So there was like this confusion, you could say. This is stopping really in December, because now the same Saturn, so the solidity that you have conquered when it comes to relationships, even if you are single, now you know exactly what you want and what you don't want, what you expect from someone, and what you can give yourself. This Saturn is trining Uranus. And that Uranus there in Aries is just fantastic for you, Geminis. It's making a beautiful trine, and that Uranus is in your 10th house, in your 11th house of aspirations, hope, the future. So it's for a lot of Geminis, they are going to make, together with the one that they're with the significant other, they're going to make new plans for the future. And maybe it was a bit of a long time before they did that. Or maybe you're going to meet new friends, new circles, new networking, and or maybe entering a new network and new circle with the one that you love, and be very innovative. Because last but not least, you also have that Jupiter in your 5th house that I talked about is now opposing that Uranus in your 11th. So these are the social houses. There is expansion there. There is like a new world opening up for you, whether it is creative, whether it is your own business, whether it has to do with children. Maybe all of a sudden you get pregnant, well, if you're a woman, so to speak, or your girlfriend, your wife, whatever, gets pregnant. Could be the case with the Jupiter there in the 5th and opposing Uranus, if you want that. Because Uranus in the 11th is like wishes that you always wanted, suddenly they can come true. Especially with this constellation now, with the opposition here. And also through a friend maybe helping you with expressing yourself more. And in the beginning thinking, oh, is this what I want to do? But you finding all of a sudden a lot of meaning because of that. So it is a lot of depth for the Geminis, and a lot of luggage that you're getting rid of. But at the same time, immediately there's like this new energy coming your way, and that's what I like, and that's what Geminis like. Geminis must have fresh energy around them, because otherwise they're not happy. Having said that, I also want to take 1 minute of time to thank you out there. Yes, you, because I have, this year was a good year when it comes to your support, you sharing my videos, you purchasing consultations, and all of that. Keep on doing that. I thank you so much for it, and I see you next year. Bye bye.